What's going on, guys? Welcome to 100% Chelsea. As you can see, pretty different surroundings. We are in Wembley. Obviously Lawrence is here because, you know, he flew over from Russia. It's the FA Cup final, potentially doing the double. Obviously we've got Luis Gustavo. That's sticking. It's not going anywhere. And we're going to have a little chat about the FA Cup final. Obviously, guys, double potentially on here. Huge game. Could, you know, make contest season even better. Be the second Italian manager for Chelsea to do the double in his first season. I mean, it's looking great, isn't it?
It's looking great, and I do think we do stand a good chance of actually doing the double. It's of course going to be a difficult game. I know there's a lot of like injuries and suspensions and stuff for Arsenal, which make it look like it might be easier than it actually will be. But well, of course we stand a chance. Yeah, I mean we won 30 games all season. We won the league convincingly. You know, not just by a tiny margin. We won it convincingly. Yes, fair enough. They've picked up their form towards the end because they've been slacking. Well, through the whole of spring, really, haven't they?
Yeah.
But they picked it up recently, and you know they've got a few results. But we have to be honest and go into this as favourites. Like not because we're you know massively the better team, but because we've just had a better season.
Yeah.
And we've got a whole system worked out better. Yes, they've started playing 3 at the back as well, but that was only what, like 5, 6, 7 games ago.
That's true.
We've been doing this since when? September?
October. We did it. Hull was the first game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then that worked out very well there. And obviously, like you're saying, there's a lot of injuries. Luis Mertesacker at centre back in a back three. I mean, I'm not going to go all FIFA on you here, but pace of like 20 something on FIFA. Come on, guys. Let's not talk real football. But I mean, yeah, he's pretty slow. 3 at the back, Mertesacker. What do you think we're going to be up against in terms of that? Our front three will be facing.
I would say maybe Arsenal will be playing a bit more defensive, but I doubt Arsenal would go out that way. With Mertesacker, he usually focuses more on reading the game. He focuses more on his positional play. But in a back three, he's more likely to get exposed with it.
Yeah.
I would want to. Obviously, I do believe we're going in as favourites, but I honestly think because it's an FA Cup final, it's not going to be as easy as some people are thinking. I think, regardless of the injuries that Arsenal have, and they are really key injuries with Koscielny out and Gabriel. Also, I think Sanchez is still hurting. Yeah. I've heard Chamberlain's still hurting. I don't think Mustafi's even started training yet.
Mustafi hasn't started training, but Sanchez is likely to be fit, as is Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's just both.
Fit and playing? Yeah. All right, well, that's come down as a positive for them again.
Sorry about that. Yeah, so fit and playing. So obviously they've got a lot of options. For us, I mean, strongest team. Obviously, there's no parade on Sunday, so JT's kind of had his send off already. So this is a question for the pair of you, really. You know, can you see him even getting in the squad, let alone playing? Because I can't.
No, he's definitely not going to play. Does it really matter whether he's going to be in the squad or not? Not really, because other than if we have any injuries during the game, we're not going to change any defenders. So it doesn't really matter in the end, but we're definitely going out with our strongest team. You know, the team that we've been playing pretty much all season long, ever since the whole game, like you mentioned. Yeah. But yeah, no, I can't see him. Obviously, he is going to lift that trophy. Let's see if he's going to lift it in a kit.
Full kit.
Probably will. We love it. Everyone else will take the mickey out of him, but I love it personally. So yeah, no, it definitely won't play.
What about you?
I think I'm going to stick with what I said for West Brom and John Terry's, and if John Terry plays, it will all depend on the result of the game. If we are 2 or 3 goals up and it's like the 85th minute or something like that, John Terry, if he's on the bench, I think will come on for a couple minutes. If it's a tight game, John Terry isn't playing, and he'll only be there to lift up the trophy if we win.
Will he be doing it in kit?
Oh, of course. You know John Terry, full kit all the time.
Guys, final question. You're both saying we're favourites for this game. You know me, I'm never confident. I'm always the one which always goes into it saying we're going to lose, we're not going to do the double, everything's going to go wrong, and then usually I'm proved wrong, as I have been a lot this season. I hate doing score predictions, so I'm not going to give one.
Yeah, you are, because you're going to find my score prediction in my preview, and you're going to give a score prediction now, so go on then. You're going to have to.
No, you can go on, I ain't doing it. Go on, what's yours?
And you'll find it in my preview, because there's no point saying it now. People
what's your score prediction? I can hear it twice.
I don't know.
Lewis, yeah, go on, what's yours?
I'm gonna say 3-1 again.
3-1.
Same as our home game. I think it's going to be an open game.
I don't think Robbie's going to like that at all.
3-1 Chelsea. I'm going to go with that. But I think it's gonna 2-0 Chelsea. They get a goal back. We get a third goal, kill the game. That's the way I see. But I think we're winning by 2 goals regardless.
Who's going to be our most pivotal player in this game? Do you reckon Fabregas is going to start in the middle, or do you reckon it's going to be a very solid Kante-Matic partnership?
I hope Fabregas starts, because he's just been doing incredibly well recently, and I do think, especially as you know, Arsenal Fan TV guys have been saying, if Ramsey and Xhaka start together, Fabregas can properly exploit that, can't he? Like
He could be, but surely we could be exploited in the middle there as well. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah, well, we've got Kante.
We do, but remember when we did that last time when we played them at their place.
Yeah.
You know, we had the Kante-Fabregas partnership, and Fabregas just got completely exploited.
Yeah.
And I mean, if we're playing similar systems, surely they can just match up with it.
Yeah, no, I completely agree, and it is probably the most difficult, decision Antonio Conte is facing ahead of that game. We'll have to wait, obviously, what he's going to decide on. Me personally, I'd go with Fabregas because I think it will give us so many more options going forward, and I think defensively, we got back to that. We didn't keep pretty much any clean sheets for months since January, but once we start picking it up again, ever since then we've been pretty solid at the back with the strongest 11. Obviously not against Watford, but generally we have been. So I'd go with Fabregas.
I'm gonna go differently. I want to have Matic starting with Kante because I've said it before with Kante and Fabregas, we usually save that partnership for the teams that are going to sit back and give Fabregas the space. Arsenal aren't going to sit back and give us the space. Like you said, it was exploited in September, and personally, I think we've got the quality to beat them regardless of which two we put in there. So I'd rather go for the safer option of Matic and Kante and keep the defensive solidity you get with that.
Potentially bring Fabregas on as his impact, which he has been doing all
Yes.
this season.
Yes, because when he comes on with that, him playing on the pivot, him putting out the diagonal balls, especially if there's going to be tired players coming out, maybe we pull in Willian as well.
Yeah.
It would be really beneficial for him to come in as a sub. I would say play him, but that would only be my personal preference because I want to see him get a goal. But I would rather stick with Matic and Kante.
Well, guys, that has been our preview, I guess, one of the many that are going to be out over the next few days. Obviously, come back, check out more stuff that will be, and make sure you subscribe to 100% Chelsea. Thanks to these guys coming on. Check out Lawrence's preview when it comes out. After the game, make sure you check out Lewis's vlog. Make sure you subscribe to 100% Chelsea. All social media links to Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. And we will see you very, very soon. Take care.